Hello everyone and welcome back to Flow with Shenae. Today we have a full body flow workout. When you're ready, meet me in a 4-point kneel position. Shoulders come forward over your wrists, knees under hips. Taking a cat stretch as you inhale, drop your belly down and take your gaze forward. As you exhale, round through your spine, chin to chest, press away from the mat. Inhale to take the gaze forward. Exhale as we round. Continuous movement through the spine here. And take this little moment to just notice how your body is feeling today. Notice if there's any extra tension that lies within the body. And I want you to try and release it out on every breath. We'll just do a couple more in each direction, warming up through the body. One more. Now let's settle into a neutral spine position, the point between the two spaces. Tuck your toes, pull the ribs in, draw the navel up towards your spine, hover your knees an inch, and then lower them back down to the mat. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Now here we're keeping our elbows soft and pulling our shoulders away from our ears. And again, draw the navel in and up towards your spine. When it activates through our core, continue to use your breath. 3 to go before we hold. In 2. Last one, lift and stay. Hold your hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're sending our hips up to a downward facing dog, and then we're lowering back down into our hover, that bear pose, and then lifting back up. As we lift into downward facing dog, really grounding through the palms of the hands, lifting the hips up and back towards the ceiling. Keep flowing with the breath. We'll begin to layer this as we go on. Next time we come into our hover, stay, a shoulder tap, one on each side, and then send the hips up. Let's repeat. Lower, tap, tap, and lift. As you do your shoulder tap, aim to keep your hips as centered as you can, so you're not taking a big sway from side to side. 2 more before we add on again. Tap, tap, send the hips up. Tap, tap, hips go up. All right, this time we're adding on. You'll do your 2 shoulder taps, and then we're gonna do a little knee tap, rotation, tap, tap, and then come through center, lift those hips. Let's repeat. Lower down, shoulder tap, knee tap, knee tap. So really turn your hips to one side. 3 more rounds. Tap, tap, hips up. 2 to go. Tap, 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 send the hips up. Enjoy your downward facing dog, still really pressing out of your shoulders, lifting the hips. You can choose to pedal out the heels perhaps, releasing through the back body, or you may choose to just drop both heels down. We're about to stay down there a little bit longer. We won't come up into downward facing dog now. When you're ready, come down to your hover, shoulder tap, One on each side, then knee taps. Keep going. Tap, shoulders, then the knee tap. Again, try not to let the hips sway as you do your shoulder taps. 4 more rounds. Tap. 3. You can do it. 4, 2. Last one. Tap, tap, and then hips up, downward facing dog. You can begin to walk your feet slightly back or hands slightly forward as we're about to come into a plank. Enjoy the downward facing dog. I know it's still nice and hard in this position when you're pressing out of your shoulders, but enjoy the release to the back of the legs. Rising up onto the tippy toes now. Tuck your pelvis and unravel into a high plank position. Shoulders again over the wrists, legs are straight. Tighten through the waistband, abs in. Breathe through it. 15 seconds. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower the knees down to the mat. Separate them a little wider. Big toes come together as we sit back into our child's pose. Bring your forehead down towards the mat. Reaching through the fingertips. As you inhale, feel the back of the ribs expand. And then as you exhale, feel them melt back down. One more breath here. In through the nose, and then out through the nose or mouth. Lift the hips back up, tuck your toes, send those hips up. Let's begin to walk our hands back towards our feet. Knees can be soft here as you begin to slowly stack your spine. Bone by bone unravel, coming all the way to standing. Lifting up tall, give yourself a little shoulder roll if you need, and step your feet slightly wider than your hips, natural turn out of your feet. Sitting back into a squat, reaching your arms up overhead. Aim to try and get your hips down in line with your knees. Lower down for 2 counts, come up for 2 counts. Now, if you can't get all the way down in line with those knees, that's okay. You're here, you're moving your body, and that is the main thing. I just want you to really challenge yourself to try and get that little bit deeper as we feel the body warm up a little more. Reaching the arms up high, trying not to let the shoulders shrug up too much. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, drive up. Drilling our heels really heavy down into the mat. And as you come up, give your glutes a little squeeze and make sure your knees stay tracking over your middle toes. So as we get going in this squat set, when you start to fatigue, the knees may want to buckle, especially as you come up. Keep driving them out. Next time you're down there, stay low, hold. You're going to lift your heels, a little hover of the heels, lower the heels down, drive up, come up to standing. Let's go again. Lower. Lift the heels, lower the heels, come up. Bit of a challenge on your balance and stability there as we rise and lower, then lift. Two more. And on this last one, stay low. We just continue to lift and lower the heels. Keep really reaching through the fingertips. You can do it. I want you to feel those thighs really start to sizzle. Push through the burn for 3, 4, 2, last one. Lower your heels, hold it there. Hands come to prayer, and we're pulsing down, bottom range pulses. You've got this 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, all the way up. Whew, give those legs a little shake out. Going to start to pick up the pace a little quicker now. 1 count down, 1 count up. Let's go. Down and drive. Let's keep those legs moving. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, you have 4, 3, 2. On your last one, hold it at the bottom. This time, single heel lift. Right heel lifts and lowers. Left heel lifts and lowers. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower both heels, hands back to prayer. Bottom range pulse, down low. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Shake those legs out. Shuffle your feet a little closer in, hip width apart. Take a deep breath in, reach up. As you exhale, open your arms, nod your chin to your chest. Articulate your spine, roll on down. Hands rest down onto the mat or just let the hands dangle. Knees are soft. And you can start to do a little extra bend of one knee. Try and straighten the other leg. Feeling that release to the back of the legs. Just 1 or 2 more on each side. And now begin to slowly stack your spine, bone by bone, rolling on up. Alrighty, let's come down into a kneeling position. So knees down on the mat. We'll shoot our right leg out long. Hands come to our head. Elbows are wide. Now from here, we want to think about sliding the ribs down the front of your body. We go out into a long line on the diagonal. Lift yourself back up. Let's go again. Inhale to come out. Exhale to lift. Now with your position, I want you to think about creating one beautiful straight line from the crown of your head to your toes as we come out and lift. Really feeling it through the side body. Those obliques are going to fire to lift you back up. Really connecting through the core. The breath is going to really help you here, so try not to hold it as things get tricky. Three more. 2 to go before we add on. All right, on this next one, stay out there, reach the arms up overhead, bring them back and lift. Let's repeat. Out, reach, hands back to your head and lift. We have 4 to go. For 3, 2, 1 more arm reach. Last one. All right, bring it back, hands to the head. We're doing little pulses up. Really feeling through the side of the waist. Engage the core. Tiny little tuck under of your tailbone. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Place the bottom hand down to the mat. Reach your top arm up and overhead. Now from here, we're still really tightening through the side of the waist, lifting the foot off the mat. Bringing the knee in towards your elbow, little crunch in, lengthen back out long. Let's go. Knee to elbow, extend. Exhale as you bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Feeling it through the top side of the waist still, and a little squeeze into the glute as you extend the leg long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, now last one, let's extend out, stay, little pulse up with the leg, lift, lifting through your glute, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it lifted, knee to elbow again, we're in and lengthen. 8, 7, 6, 5, you have 4, 3, 4, 2, last one, keep it strong, let's do those little pulses again, lift, you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and then bring it all the way in. Take a little seat back to your heels. Wiggle the hips. We're about to do that again on the other side. Lift yourself on up. Let's extend now. Left leg nice and long. Little tuck under of the tailbone, slide the ribs down the front of your body. Hands up. Inhale to come out. Exhale. Crunch up through the side body. Inhale out. Exhale, lift up. Finding that connection through the top side of the waist. As you go out, create that beautiful straight line, lengthen and lift. In 2 more, we begin to add in those arm reaches. All right, this one, go out, hold, reach, hands back, and lift. Out, reach. Continue to breathe through it, try not to hold your breath. 4 to go. 3, 2, last one here. Gonna reach, hands then come back to your head. Little pulse. Squeeze through the top side of the waist. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the bottom hand to the mat, reaching the top arm up and overhead. Let's begin to lift the top leg, knee to elbow, crunch it in, lengthen back out nice and long. So again, crunch into the side of the waist, and then as you extend the leg out long, wrap and squeeze into your glute. Now, as we've worked the other side, you may start to feel your bottom glute light up a little more. It is stabilizing us, but really work on that squeeze of the top glute as you extend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me one more like that. Last one, lengthen out. Let's stay those pulses up, up. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time in that knee to elbow crunch and lengthen. In and extend. 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2. You've got this. Give me one more. Extend out, hold those pulses to finish it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then fold everything back in. Well done, everyone. Give your hips a little sway. Now's your chance to take a quick sip of water if you like. Oh, that sun's coming out. I'm going to take off my long sleeve. And we'll come down into a lying down position on your belly. So let's lie on down. Stack your hands on top of one another. Rest the forehead down. Press the arms down into the mat. We're going to inhale to lift your chest. Hold that for a little moment. Think about pressing your pelvis heavy down into the mat and draw your navel away from the mat. So pull your abs in, pressing your feet heavy into the mat. Lower the chest back down. Just repeat one more time with the hands down. Lift, inhale, exhale, lower. Let's start to bring our hands up with us. Inhale to rise, exhale to rest down. So still really thinking about that press down of the pelvis, squeezing into your glutes, and pulling your abs away from the mat as we lift, working into our spinal extensors. Next time we lift, hold, open your arms out to a T, fold them back in, rest the body down. Let's repeat. Lift, open out, bring them back in, and then lower. For 3, 4, 2, last one here. Hold it out in your little T, and we're doing little pulses with the arms up to the ceiling. I want you to wrap and squeeze into your shoulder blades. Slight gaze forward at the top end of the mat. Keep lengthening through the back of the neck. Keep drawing your abs in, away from the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your next one. Sweep the arms down by your sides. Squeeze into your lats, those big muscles down your back. And now we're going to reach the arms all the way up overhead. Reach, 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 and then sweep them back. I want you to try and stay lifted in your extension. Breathing through it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Feel your fingertips try and reach down towards your ankles as you sweep the arms back. 5, 4. You can do it. For 3, 2, 1 more like that. Forward, sweep back, stay there, hold it there. Open those arms back out to a T. This time we're drawing little circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You've got to reverse those circles back the other way now. For 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold those arms in, rest down. Perhaps you want to rest one of your cheeks down onto your hands. Fold the knees in and just take a little windscreen wiper of those feet from side to side. You are almost done today. Going for one more set, one more round of that. Shoot the legs back out long. Little tuck under of the pelvis, so press the hip bones down. Let's rise up. Hold, open your arms to your T, and you've got your pulses to start. Squeeze up. Lift the belly away from the mat. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Sweeping those arms all the way back down by your sides, then reach them overhead. And then pull back. Really squeezing into the shoulder blades. We're feeling our shoulders sizzle as we stay lifted. Glutes are active. Three, 2. Last one. Tricky part to finish. Let's open the arms out to our T and draw those circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse it for me, back the other way. Aim to try and lift an inch higher. We are almost done today. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold the arms back in. Bend the knees, windscreen wiper those legs. Gentle release through the lumbar spine. And now from here, press yourself up. Let's sit back into our child's pose again. So big toes connect, knees go wide. Reaching through the fingertips, you can rest your forehead down. Take your right hand over and across to stack on top of your left. And just release through the side of the body. Draw your right hip bone down towards your heel. And let's take it over and across to the other side. Stack the left hand over on top of the right. Again, start to draw that left hip bone down towards the left heel. Beautiful, come back through center. Lift the hips, tuck your toes, send the hips up, downward facing dog, and begin to walk the hands back to your feet. Hanging heavy at the bottom for a moment, your knees can be soft. Grab the opposite elbows and take a gentle sway from side to side. Give your head a shake and nod here as well. Feeling that beautiful decompression through the spine. Allow yourself to hang heavy for a moment. Release the hands down to the mat. Start to stack your spine. Let's unravel bone by bone. Coming all the way up to standing, and then reach the arms up. Interlock your fingers, press the palms up to the ceiling. Lengthen through the body. Side stretch over to the right. Keep drilling your left heel heavy down into the mat. Grow tall, come back through center. Let's go over to the other side. And then come up. Shrug your shoulders all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, release it out. Open your arms. Big shoulder roll. Thanks so much for joining me today. We are all done.